Hey everybody, Fran Harris. You can catch more videos at franharriscoaching.com. So I don't know if you guys saw The View today or if you've read online about the New York Jets organization. This reporter, Inez Sainz, I think is how you say her last name, allegedly was sexually harassed at practice, all that great stuff. So on The View today, they were talking about the age-old question that keeps coming up because women cover men's sports. Should women, A, be in men's locker rooms, or should women be allowed to cover men's sports for any reason? Now, if you are in the Charles Barkley fan club, then you know that Charles doesn't think that women should be covering men's sports, and it has nothing to do with sexual harassment. So I'll take you up on that any day, Charles. Just let me know. Call me when you want to talk about whether women should be covering men's sports or not. But sticking with today's topic about the sexual harassment allegations in the New York Jets and whether Inez got the job because she's got a hot body or because she really knows what she's doing or whatever. So all these questions are coming up. And most of you know that I used to cover sports for ESPN. I cover men's and women's sports. And so this topic has always been out there. And as long as women continue to get jobs and advance in the world of broadcasting, not just sports broadcasting, but broadcasting in general, you're always going to have these kinds of stories coming up. So it started making me think about, how do I really feel about women covering men's sports? Of course, I think women have as much to offer sports journalism as any guy. Clearly a woman can't talk about being a quarterback on a professional football team. But when we're talking about sidelining and analyzing the game, there are women that I know who are just as knowledgeable about the sport. So if we just look at it from a purely intellectual standpoint, purely conversational, what you have to contribute to the game, absolutely women should continue to forge ahead in sports broadcasting and sports journalism. There is a place for anybody who's got something to contribute. Now, and I think before I even move on to that, I think there are some guys out there right now who don't know what the hell they're talking about. I mean, that's a whole nother conversation. There's some guys who are covering it on the sideline who I think are terrible, who do nothing more than, entertain, and maybe that's what they're supposed to do. But I don't think we should start talking about that women don't have a spot on the sideline or even as an analyst or play-by-play. Yeah, I said it. In men's sports, if they know what they're doing. I don't think you put a bad guy out there in a position if he doesn't know what he's doing, but you certainly don't allow somebody's gender to get in the way of them advancing in their career. So then that starts us in the conversation of also about whether Inez, one of the View hosts said, well, does she dress that way because she wants the attention? Listen, no matter who you are, dress the way you want to dress the way that's aligned with who you are. And if you're a guy and you're sexy and you're selling sexy, nobody ever gets on guys about selling sexy. I'm not saying she's selling sexy, but if that's what she wants to sell, that's her business. That is her business. That has nothing to do with lewd comments, inappropriate comments that guys are making it. It's just like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's like Elizabeth Hasselbeck said on the View today, you should never blame someone for being harassed. It is always inappropriate. And I'm with you, Elizabeth. It's always inappropriate to make harassing comments to people, no matter who they are. So just because this reporter is allegedly dressing a certain way and showing off her assets doesn't mean that she deserves to be disrespected, doesn't mean she deserves to have comments thrown her way, doesn't mean she deserves to be groped, ever. That is never okay. So I'm glad that the New York Jets are taking swift action in this and issuing an apology and all that great stuff. But I think it's a fun topic. It's really a fun topic that has lots of dynamics. So I want to know what you guys think. Should women be covering men's sports? And then taking it a step further, should women be in the locker room? Let me tell you, I've been in men's locker rooms and I was there to do a job. All right, let me know what you guys think. Take care.